All right, we are live. Give me a second, guys. Let me go on YouTube and get the pop-out chat. It's not there yet. Come on. Huh. It's not there yet. Hey, Sparky. Hey, Mike. I'm trying to get onto the pop-out chat on YouTube, but it's not showing in my videos. Try it again. Your video. Oh, you got to hit live. Okay. There we go. I'll tell you guys about the picture. Sparky, you'll probably figure out what the picture is. Or actually, I'll see if someone knows what the picture is. That was from a few weeks ago. I'll tell you guys about the picture. Sparky, you'll probably figure out what the... Okay, pop-out chat. There's the pop-out picture is. All right, actually, I'll see if someone knows what the picture is. That was from a few weeks ago. I'll tell you guys about the picture. Okay, and let me do the pop-out. Put it back in. Put the pop-out on the side. All right, who do we have? Matthew, good morning, Mr. Olson. Craig, good morning. Matt, good morning. Oil Tech, Lucky, good morning, everybody. Snobby, good morning. Sparky, now let me throw up the chat. Hold on a minute. Allie, oh, look at that. Allie, Tina, oh my God, we got the whole place. All right, let's see. Control room. There is the link. And we'll see who wants to come up. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. It's going to be a nice day here today, I hope. 70s. It's supposed to, they said rain. I hope not, because I got a driveway full of stuff I got to fix. There's Sparky. You want to put it on your emoji, Sparky, or what? I know you were saying. All right, because I see your face. It just, okay, hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just going to change my avatar, as I usually do.
Yeah, what do you have a problem with troll or something, or what's going on?
I'll explain an email to you.
Okay, no problem.
It's going to be easier.
Yeah, no problem. How was your thing with Joe? Your trip?
Brilliant. I mean, the holiday went well. Food went well.
What was it? If you could share, what was it? What'd you do?
10 years of anniversary. Mm-hmm. We did. We went basically into my mother-in-law's. We had a buffet. We had all sorts. We had Amanda, Joe's sister's basically birthday as well in one. So it was pretty good. So nice. It was a quite good time, but glad we did it early because we now, from tomorrow, we can't get more gatherings than 6 tomorrow.
Oh, really?
So there's a lot of people there.
That's brand new now, or they just implemented? They just implemented that the other day?
Tomorrow from midnight tonight, you can't gather more than 6 people in one group.
Huh. What do you guys got? More cases over there or something? Is the county?
I ain't got a clue. We haven't got nothing down here hardly at all. I think we've had the one. So that's 1 or 2. That's about it. But I think they're just taking precautions beforehand.
All right, cool. Yeah, I tell you, busy here though. I mean, my whole driveway. I don't know what it is. Maybe because of the cool weather. But this weekend, I've got 9 machines in my driveway, all different repairs and things. And I love the fall. I love the cool weather. Fall's my favorite season. But you get home and it's like, oh. Then you look and it's like, there's my weekend, you know. And then they said we were supposed to get torrential rain today. And on top of that, I'm a big football fan. And today is the real start of the NFL season. So it's like usually 1 o'clock on a Sunday, don't talk to me. It's football from 1 to like 10 p.m. You know, I love football, you know, American football.
I've never been a sports person. I don't know why.
I wasn't. I never really wasn't. I would watch like NASCAR and drag racing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know. Once I turned 50, I don't know. My father used to be like that, sitting in front of the clicker and all that. But I don't know. For some reason this year, because of the COVID and all the hype with the players and stuff like that, I'm into it this year. So, but like I said, people like to drop stuff off in the afternoon on a Sunday, especially if it's a nice day. So I'll be sitting there watching something. I was like, ding dong. I'm like, my wife looks at me, you expecting someone? And I'm like, no, you. So I'll run into the bathroom, look out the window, peek through the blinds and see who it is. And usually it's someone outside with a mower or a tractor. And it's like, you know, like I said, as long as they don't say I need it today or I need it tomorrow, that's okay.
Yeah, we've had a major problem today. We lost internet over 2 days ago. We keep dropping out, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And ASUS, the company called ASUS, I sent out an update to some routers, and ours is one of them, and it crashed it.
Oh wow! Now, what do you have? Is it cable or DSL or what?
Fiber? We have fiber.
Okay.
Well, it's now working brilliantly now. Look at it, I can rewire things and do everything myself. Not call them out.
Morning, Edward. How you doing?
Morning, everyone in chat.
Yesterday, I mean, you understood what I said about the piezoelectric and all that, and that Hertz meter.
The problem with the piezo thing, right, is it's a 19-dot technology, they call it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sure.
Yep. And the issue is when we use a megameter, we can produce up to 1,000 volts or a 2,000 volt for installation resistance test, which is fine. But if you're going to do a frequency test, it's like you use sonic waves, or you can use other waves. You can do like different waves you can do.
Yeah, it's just vibration, really. Yeah, because I know I have one of those cerometers. I don't know if you've seen those with the wire coming out, and I used to use that as a tachometer for years. And finally, when I saw these wireless ones that came out, I was like, wow, I like that. So I bought that. But when I did that generator video, I just want to explain to people, Mick has been telling me, make longer videos, people will like it. And, you know, then he went on last night, we were talking, or his video yesterday or his stream, saying how some people complain about long videos and this and that. It's like, you know what, guys? I don't have camera equipment. I don't have even have a PC. Basically, I use my Chromebook and my phone. I have software on my phone. So yesterday I'm sitting there in bed and I'm trying to edit it out because I had a spot where I forgot to move the camera, the phone, when I moved the generator. So I had about 6 minutes of driveway. And it's like, so I'm trying to, but then edit it out. Now I just edited out 6 minutes of good content. I mean, you can't go back. So, yeah, we'll see. I put it out there. I think it was 58 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I already one thumbs down. So whatever. I don't care.
The video's fine. I mean, I've got no problem with mixed videos or anybody's videos. They seem to be long enough. I mean, I watch anyone's video I'm friends with, who I know. But like last night, I went straight onto the Spicy People's stream because
he mentioned that on his. How was it? What is that? Like a risque thing, or what is it?
No, what is the spicy thing is like you get packs of like spices already done for you, weighed out and everything for you, and literally you add it to food, and it's already done for you. It's really good. I've done it before in the where we live. We've got a similar company, so we know a little bit more about it.
Snobby, touch your nose, buddy.
Who's that one?
Touch your nose, Snob. I see the thumbs up. Touch your nose. There we go. All right, don't pick your nose. Just touch your nose. There you go. What's up, Snob?
Well, I had to come up, Ken, right? I had to come up because you was talking about videos and listening to Mick Mowers telling you to make longer videos, okay? Well, at the end of the day, Ken, it's your channel, right? Right? And in all fairness and honesty, it's best sometimes to keep your videos short. You get to the point, you get them done, right? If you start making them long-ass videos, laboriously long, right? Not only are you asking people to sit around for an hour just to watch your video, right? Because generally that doesn't work anyway, right? You're not some big superstar right now. You're not Terrell Fixes All, where you've got over 100,000 subscribers, right? You're not, who's the other guy, the old boy?
Oh, Brucey?
Brucey, you're not Bruce. You're not Bruce Pinder, right? You're just Ken. You're just Ken, right? From what I've seen so far, has been absolutely fantastic. For you to start putting out an hour video and not expecting, because you're not expecting anybody to do anything, right? If they watch it, that's their choice. Right? I would just stick to what you've been doing because you'll get far more views, regardless of how long your video is. Right? That's just my view and my opinion on it, right?
I'll take your camera. I'll video the task at hand. Okay, removing this, removing that, installing that, cleaning this. What do they care about me walking in the house getting a tool? walking in the house to get a drink of water. Who cares? So, but I just figured, let me try it. And on a couple of videos, I did do the first one that went like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I did get some more views and things like that. But like you said, a lot of people, after their first few minutes, when they see dead air, they're shutting it off. They don't care. So.
What you got to do, from what I've learned, right, is a lot of interaction with the camera, right? Because people want to see you, Ken.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they're drawn to, you.
Yeah.
They want to see you because you're a really nice guy, right? That's what they want to see more than anything. You talking about it. And that's exactly what Bruce Binder does. You know, he interacts. That's the same as Zippo. They interact with the camera. It's you they want to see. They don't want to see you really feeling the carburetor out with not watching you do it.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I've watched quite a few now, Ken. You know, and you know, you inspire me as a creator. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate it. No, like I said, we have a good group here, and I'll be honest with you, Snob. 90% of the people that have helped me out and I deal with all the time are over across the pond with you guys. They're, you know, Tina and Allie and you and Dusty and everybody. I mean, you guys have given me the most encouragement out of all of them, you know?
Yeah.
And not only that, is I'm not going to say this is a derogatory thing. You're also that little bit older and mature, Ken. You know, you've seen a few moves. You've seen a few moves, right?
Hey, a couple more years, I'll be the old, so you gotta watch.
You know, and that goes a long way as well.
Yeah. Well, I tell you that I don't know if you caught did you catch the stream the other night with Mr. Condon, James Condon, the generator guy? I've got so many responses to that. You know, he's all he does mostly generators. He's a software programmer, works in New York City, but he's got a voice that is just, you know, very calming, and he shows himself, you know, a bunch. Well, actually, he didn't show himself a lot in his videos, but when I did the live stream, he was showing himself talking and just introducing himself. And I tell you, a lot of people have commented to me afterwards saying how they like how he goes at a slow pace. He's not rushing. They enjoy like listening to a book on tape, you know, a nice voice or whatever. So, and that's what I try and do with my videos. I try and, you know, just calm, do this, do that. But Mick was saying how people want to see you, you know, cut your finger. They want to see you strip a bolt. They want to see you do stuff like that. And I can understand that. What I said in my video yesterday at the end was, you know, I apologize for the length, but I want people to understand too, a repair like I did takes an hour and a half. Yeah. So if you're doing this, don't expect to be done in 6 minutes because someone helped the video and edited. Now it's a 6-minute fix. No, it's 2 hour and 6 minute fix. It's just that you saw the important stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's right, of course. And that's without all the mistakes that you might have to redo again and all that type of thing. You know, it's
tough with the camera though, to trying to edit with a phone. Yeah, I got to get a PC. I got to just get a PC. You know,
yeah, it's not easy, Ken, is it?
The phone editors, they're okay, but the screen's so small. You're trying to do stuff, and it's just not fun. You know.
Well, everything I've done so far, Ken, has all been on the phone. Everything I've done. Only you just don't have the storage on the phone to keep multiple videos on there or multiple clips.
Yep.
Because you've only got so much storage.
But I tell you, in the last 2 weeks, I've probably gotten 25 subscribers. So that's not too bad.
Well, Ken, as long as you're happy.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not out for the money. I'm not out all that. To me, passing on money, that's all.
You don't get no money from YouTube videos, Ken. That's the least thing.
Monetizing, or not just that, but super chats, things like that. I mean, to me, you know, I'm not poor, I'm not rich, I'm a middle-class guy. I have, I'm comfortable. How's that? So to me, it's not going to make a difference whether someone gives me $3, and you know, it's not going to make me be able to eat lunch that day. You know, so to me, just put in the content.
Yeah. Well, me and Dusty are out once again for an a la carte meal tonight. You know, all the lashings and all that type of thing. You know, no, we've got barbecue in the garden.
I wish we had a barbecue. Honestly, I miss that.
Craig from engineering is asking me why I haven't bought good equipment yet. I'll be honest with you, Craig. I work in manufacturing. Okay, and I've been in manufacturing now for 37 years since I got out of college. And in this area, manufacturing had a lot of highs and lows. When I started in manufacturing in '83, it was the start of a recession, and a lot of people got laid off. And manufacturing in the Northeast, especially Connecticut, and Craig, you probably know this, is not good because it's so expensive. So there's been layoffs, furloughs, this, that, pay cuts, the other thing. I'm just prudent with my money. To spend $1,000 on a laptop or something, to me, don't really need it right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of that fear that's been instilled in me.
Is he gone?
Over 37 years but I work at a company now, thankfully, largest defense contractor in the world. Job is pretty much secure. I've been there 11 years, so I don't have to worry about it. But in the back of your head, when you've worked for all those years for companies that had layoffs and had pay cuts and furloughs, it puts a persona in you where you're not going to spend frivolously. You're worried about paying, heat, food, the kids, a roof over your head, clothes, and it puts it in your mind. And I tell you, I'll be 57 years old in a few weeks, and it's never going to go away. I mean, and then I'll spend the money, I'll buy a computer, then I'll feel bad. Oh, you just spent $1,000 bucks, Oh, you could have used that to pay for oil this year. And it's like, I shouldn't be like that, but it's just the way it was. Area, manufacturing, are you going to have a job? It doesn't leave your brain.
Yeah, I think that you're probably still living in an era where it was expensive a few years back, Ken. But today, you can go out and get a large monitor, a PC and keyboard. That's going to probably cost you what, $300-400?
Yeah.
For a pre-owned one. That is absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's not the latest model, because me and Dusty just recently got one, but it works and it serves us very well. And never feel guilty about getting something in life, because you only here once. So
true. No, true. Morning.
Unfortunately, Ken, we do have parents that have had it probably a lot harder than what we had it.
Actually, my parents, I'll be honest with you, I think had it easier. And I'll tell you why. My father got out of high school in '51, automatically enlisted in the Army, Korean War. Just the next day, him and all his buddies enlisted. So they did Korea. They got out of Korea, and he worked actually in the same company I work for now in a different plant for about a year or so. Then he went to the electric company and became a lineman. So he was a lineman for 40 years. So, union job, guaranteed, pension, all that stuff. Didn't even have to put in a dime. Okay. My mother, conversely, 9 years younger than him, she is an educated woman, but she worked more in the office with employee benefits and stuff like that. So she worked her butt off once we started going to school, and she saved. So they did pretty good for each other. Their house brand new was what, 11 grand? And now it's worth what, $3,000 or whatever. It's not going to be like that nowadays. People say, oh, it's all relative. I go back sometimes and I say, okay, when my father bought his first new car in 1973, it was X amount of money. In today's dollars, there's no way I'm going to spend like what my father paid for a car in '73 is like $62,000 today. I'm not spending that kind of money on a car. When my father bought his first new car, it was more than his mortgage. His mortgage was $88.63. His car payment was $90. He's like, oh, I'm not going to pay it. It was a station wagon, a Chevy station wagon. And they say it's all relevant. Bull. I don't think it is. I think a lot of people years ago had it a lot better. You didn't have all this crap where you saw everything on TV, foreign wars, this, that, and the other thing. We didn't have to know all of it. Now we know too much.
Yeah, and there's a lot more temptation, isn't there? There's a lot more. When I was a kid, we had like a computer that was like a game station, Atari, and now
we'd go to the store and spend a quarter to play Pong. When Pong came out, you could put a quarter in and get 3 minutes of that Pong game, and we thought that was the all. And we'd play pinball. Pinball was a big thing. There was an arcade down the road, and we had. Oh, it was funny. A little trick we had. Instead of putting a quarter in, you'd put a nickel in, and then 1 penny, 2 penny. Then you tap on the door. They'd fall through because the weight would simulate a quarter, and you get 2 credits, and you get all your money back. So we had all these little tricks we used to play, and it's funny.
The Commodore 64 was good as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. My brother actually had a Radio Shack computer, a TRS-80, called Trash 80, and that was, he did, programs to make the dots go left and right, and we're like, the kids nowadays, they look at you like, you watched that?
Yeah, CB radio scanners. I've
Oh,
still got them.
I was into the CBs in the 70s, the Breaker
Yeah,
19 and all that when the Convoy movie came out, and all that. Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to have CB coffee breaks at a restaurant called Lum's here in Bridgeport. And every Thursday night, you'd meet the people and you're like, that's him? Because you'd hear him just voice.
Yeah.
And then you meet them and you're like, that's him?
Yeah. An eyeball, 19 an eyeball and all this lot. Yeah, it was a good old-fashioned times. I mean, I liked with my scanners. I like listening to the aeroplanes. I still listen to the aeroplanes right now. So I still do that. I mean, I've been called an old git because of it. But I'm not. I'm not an old git. I like the old-fashioned stuff. I like the 1950s, still 1950s stuff.
Oh, yeah.
1960s, blue and white. You know what I mean?
The big thing for us was when my mother started working for EMS, the local one, when they started in the 70s, she was able to get a scanner, like a police scanner. Oh, my God. They'd be sitting in there like it was Dragnet. They'd be listening for the see what was going on. And, but back then, it was like back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, you sat and listened to the radio. The family would get there. And in the 50s, when TV came out, the whole family, my wife's family was the first one in their neighborhood to have a TV back in the 50s, the grandparents. People would come over. They'd congregate all of them in the living room and watch this little 6-inch screen or whatever, watching Ed Sullivan or whatever it was. And, but back then, everyone got together and did stuff. Now it's,
I don't listen. I don't watch TV much now. I watch YouTube and I have the radio on or music on. I still don't have the TV on much because there's nothing like, I don't know what it is with the music side of things. I prefer it. I just prefer the quietness of it, relaxing. And the TV these days are nothing but repeats these days.
Yeah. Well, how about years ago? And you'll probably remember because you guys are older too. Every year, we waited for Wizard of Oz to come on.
And Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
We made sure we were home in front of that TV once a year, and we didn't even go to the bathroom. We stood there and we watched every second of it because it was
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the same.
Yeah. And the Christmas cartoons and all that stuff. You wait nowadays with VCR, DVD,
and Mary Poppins as well.
Oh, kids are spoiled.
Yeah.
I thought you was more of a Peter Pan fan, Sparky.
Me? Nah, I've got Tinkerbell sat here already. Oh, by the way, thanks, Snobby. Yeah, I've got to say thanks again to you and Dusty for the stickers. I was very shocked.
Yeah, no worries. See, we do our thing, Sparky. We don't care. We do it.
She's going on later, Snob, right? Later on today, Dusty?
Yeah. She'll be doing her little sign giveaway again as she's been doing now.
Well, Alexander Smith
still didn't email me the list. Have her email me that 40-question list because I still have to do that.
Well, she says, right, that she did have it written down on the paper, but it's gone now. But Scotty has it written down on his video in the description, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was going to have my kids do it with me.
Alexander Smith. I'm going to say something, Alexander. The old time, I know Sam Snobby will understand this, and I think Ken will, and some other ones will. I find in the old days you can repair stuff very easily because it was so easy with a 10mm spanner or a 13mm spanner. You can repair a car. These days it's all electronics, and I'd rather repair something than literally binning it. Literally in the old days. I mean, I still repair washers, I still repair dryers, I still repair anything I can repair. And people look at me like I'm gone out. Like, why don't you just buy brand new? Why? I mean, I like buying the old stuff. I like to do the old repairs.
Yeah. I was amazed the other day. My friend had his dryer repaired. The guy actually plugged it in to a scanner. He plugged in a dryer, and I'm like, it's a dryer. You go in back, it's all circuit boards. He plugged it in. He says, yeah, this board's bad. I'll order one for you. And I was like, really? Because mechanics have turned into parts changers. That's all it is now.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, we've now just had to order another element for the electric oven.
Oh, not again.
Oh, really?
Which I replaced in February of this year. Because we went on eBay to see when we actually purchased it. And it was in February. So that is done less than a year. Now, they normally last around about 12 to 14 months, depending on how much you use the oven. Right? Really? But this pattern part that we've been sent like back in February has only lasted up until like this week.
Is this the one that went on top? The one that
this is the one that surrounds the fan.
Oh, okay. Convection. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So to go out and buy a new fan assisted oven would cost anywhere between £300 and £400 upwards, right? You can go and get the normal one that isn't fan assisted for probably £200, but we like the fan assisted one because it cooks quicker. So now I've got to have all that out again and replace the element yet again because it's probably a cheap Chinese pattern part.
We have the same thing with the convection, but my wife's afraid to use it. She's never used it.
Yeah, we had a massive problem with our oven a few years back, and I replaced the elements twice. And people said, "Oh, why didn't you buy a brand new one? At £400, they should replace the elements with proper elements." And so I cancelled my insurance, I cancelled everything, I repaired it myself, and it's lasted ever since.
Yeah, we've hardly used this one. We've hardly used it. We've hardly used it because we've out in the garden so much for the barbecue, you know, and we just can't believe it's gone already. Although I haven't taken it out yet. So if it's split, then I know it's gone. But if it's not split, then there might be something else wrong. I don't know.
Now, did you notice it sparking or just not working, or what was it?
No, the last time in February when I replaced it, yes, there was that sort of trip and
that where it splits. Yeah.
Not this time, nothing at all. So I'm not sure what's happened.
I like the old-fashioned ovens where you've got like two elements, either top and bottom, and literally the circuits as a basic live and neutral into the switch, basically done and dusted.
Yeah, just like a rheostat to turn it on. Yeah, my oven, the only thing I've had to do is the circuit board in back of it is literally like 3 feet long. It spans the whole back of the oven, and it's about $300. But it's the only circuit board. It controls everything. So even if one little burner goes out, it's a $300 board.
Yeah. And even all of them electronic boards, the circuit boards, they're all dramatically shrinking in sizes. The chips are becoming smaller. They're becoming so small, they're not even worth reclaiming anymore, you know, to recycle.
Yeah.
You know, like a big chip that was like an inch square, I've now sort of gone down to 3 inches quarter square. Then they're becoming half-inch square. You know, it's just reducing everything.
Yep. Peter Kane, good morning. Hey, I wanted to mention something. Everyone, we were talking about generators the other day, and we had James Condon on my live stream Friday, and it was really good. Everyone really liked it. He had mentioned something, and I got a few emails about it. I was working on a generator, a McCulloch generator, the other day. A customer brought by, and I'm used to seeing the standard parts in the end of a generator, meaning that automatic voltage regulator that looks like a little banana-shaped piece that controls your voltage coming out of the generator or steps it down. He was saying most generators automatically put out 240, and the AP steps it down and keeps it there. On this McCulloch and some other ones, there are no voltage regulators. It's actually a diode little board that's on top of the brush assembly. So I wasn't aware of that. So some brush assemblies, when you take them out, there's actually a circuit board on top of the brush assembly. So you change that when you have voltage issues. I didn't know that. That was good. I mean, James, he had some really good input.
Good. Hello, Nicky Walsh, and is it Joe?
Nicky, good morning.
Yeah, I found last year we had a power washer. It wasn't working, and tried everything, cable, everything. This was tiny circuit board, and it was one built-in fuse. It's a silver fuse, and I thought that can't be the fault with it. Tested it, it was, and I couldn't get a replacement fuse for it off the internet, so I built my own little fuse for it, and it literally worked fine. It was just stupid. You can't buy the little fuse off the manufacturer. Oh, you got to buy all the circuit board. Not 60 quid for a circuit board.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with my multimeter. I have a Sears multimeter, a pretty decent meter, but it uses little teeny fuses to protect the meter when you're doing certain tests. You can't buy them. You go online, it says NLA, no longer available. And I'm like, where can I buy them? So I called up Newark Electronics, a big electronics place in the States. I called them up and I gave them the part number. They're like, nah, we don't know what that is. They put that in there. I'm like, that's what I need to throw the meter away. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I had a flute meter last year. The flute meters, they're expensive. But I was given one with no LCD on it, and it was literally not working, and it had water damage. And literally, I redid it all, cleaned it all. It didn't work. So I spoke to Fluke about it. You can't buy the board for it. You can't do anything. And I said, why? He said, can't you buy spares? Oh, we don't allow it on our companies, copyright and all that kind of stuff. No. So I went on eBay, bought an old one, same one off eBay, not working. The circuit board was fine. I replaced it, did it all, it worked fine. It was just crazy.
But But that's the fun of it too, trying to find a part, trying to make it work. I know I feel great when something's not working and then I'm done and it works. I mean, to me, that's what got me going small engines too, was my first engine rebuild was 20 some odd years ago with a full engine. And when I first turned that key, oh my God, I was like a kid at Christmas. I was like, oh, look at this. You know, it's fun.
It's so good. Have you ever seen them fly swatters where you get, when you fly swatter, the electronic ones, when you zap some flies with it goes
the electronic ones?
Yeah. Don't hit anybody with it. Don't hit anybody with them.
Oh no, they smoke the flies. I tell you that. The reason I know that, Sparky, we had one sitting on our desk at work, and the switch was bad, so it was constantly on. And he put his hand down. Ho ho ho! I think he saw Jesus. He had a good time. Yeah, it puts out quite a few amps. You know, not enough to kill you, but enough to get you noticed. So let me put the link back out, see if anyone else wants to come up. I'm wondering, where's Mr. Briggs this morning? He's usually on here like nothing.
Have you ever dealt with Ken or Snobby or anybody in the chat? Electric fences.
What about them though? What do you mean?
Have you seen the generator of them? Have you seen when they've got like the 2-pack of coils inside and you got the capacitors and it releases the energy?
Oh yeah,
right?
Don't even touch those, boy. Well, how about as kids when we used to urinate on them just as a joke? Yeah. You know what? People don't realize urine is a nice conductor. Mm-hmm. Try it. Yeah.
It's like peeing on the third rail, isn't it?
You're wondering why the cows don't do it, you know?
Snubby's okay. He's got no hair. He's on the third rail.
Good morning, Ralph. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Ralph. Yeah. But no, I used to look after horses, and the lady had a problem with the electric fence. Me as a young kid didn't know what I was doing. Took the cover off, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just short these up." My screw up just blew to pieces.
Morning, James.
Yeah. So,
James had just signed on. James Fowler. He could probably tell some stories about peeing on a fence.
Yeah.
So how comes, Ken? You've still got this camera angle, like this camera set up. We normally have a.
Hold on, dude. I could do it different ways. Hold on.
Oh, that's it, Ken. Come on,
right.
Fella.
Right. Wait, what does Mick say? Amateurs.
Buzz here goes like they don't. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I like the good old fashioned electric shots.
I think it inspires other people to click that link and come up when the camera's like this angle. You know.
Yeah, because otherwise it looks like we're filling the whole screen.
Yeah. And not only that, it makes me far too skinny when I'm in them skinny shots.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I only film from here up. You don't want to see from here down.
Do you ever see them practical jokes that are doorbells? When you press a doorbell, it gives you a shock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You get them in the UK. They're quite funny.
Oh, now with these Ring cameras, all kinds of videos of people doing all kinds of crap, you know?
Yeah, well, you've got Ring camera, and I couldn't live without it. I honestly couldn't live without it. The postman gets scared when I shout through it.
Well, what I love is you're expecting a package, and it says undeliverable. Now you've got your front door open. You're sitting there all day long. Yeah. You see the mail trucks going back and forth, and then you get text saying undeliverable. Why is it undeliverable? It's not because of me. It's because of the postman. You know?
Yeah.
So I guess they get in trouble if they don't make a delivery and don't put undeliverable. Because I guess when they put that, they don't, get marked up for it. I don't know.
Yeah, but the only thing with that Ring doorbell is they want you to subscribe.
Yeah, we sort of we got one of them doorbells, and we had the video footage on the phone straight away, and you could see and be anywhere, literally anywhere, and see who's at the door. And then all of a sudden, they then brought out a newer version, and their older version, now you have to pay for the download that to be able to watch the video. You know what I mean? It's like, you've had us over. To keep the video going, So now we hear it.
It's a month to upload everything to the cloud, and it keeps like a year's worth of video.
Somebody paid for ours for the whole year, for the first year for us. 85 quid it was, and it was expensive.
Wow. Yeah, it's daylight robbery.
Allie, touch your nose, Allie.
The worst thing is we don't have it. We don't see who's been, you see, and it won't let us record or anything.
There we go. How's things in Scotland, Allie?
Wet.
Supposed to get that today, but I hope not.
Can you be a bit more informative there, Al, please? Like
Right now, It's blowing a gale. And it's wet.
And with a bit of sun, it looks like.
Yeah.
Ah,
Four
How's the
seasons in
temperature?
one
Is it
day.
cool or hot, Allie?
I don't know. I've been outside. Probably
gonna say,
cold, eh?
What time is it there in Scotland? Is Allie up or what?
136.
13:36,
Mm,
Okay. Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah, you're just like UK.
It's
yeah,
about 12 degrees or something, I think. Eh?
yeah. It's a
It's not
20.
it's not that warm, eh?
It's
I
about
need to put a
19
jacket on to go.
DC.
I tell you, the
Well,
fall's the best time around here.
I
70
love the
degrees.
autumn weather. I love the autumn weather. I prefer it.
Yep.
Then
Definitely.
my sleep pattern goes back to normalish. Then
Prefer it when it's not raining.
Yeah. Well, I said we're supposed to have a huge storm here. I'm looking at the radar. It's about a half inch on the screen away from us and traveling north. I'm like, stay there because I got a driveway worth of repairs to do. And
I've got an alternator to do, but I can't get near the car because it's soaking wet.
yeah. Did you ever finish up that wagon, or what's going on with the wagon?
I finished it. It's gone.
Did
I've got an Audi that I use as my daily. Yeah.
I like that wagon. That was a pretty car.
What, the Passat? Or
No, it wasn't.
I've got an Avant. That's my daily driver there. I've got an Audi Avant. That's
Audi
my
wagon.
daily, yeah.
Yeah. Who's the one who put the car with no shocks and no this and no that? Was that you, Allie?
No, I went to look at it.
Oh, okay.
I went to look at it. I never bought it.
Yeah,
It's
no springs.
the Rover 75. I bought an MG ZR instead.
That's right. That's right.
That's the one I'm changing the alternator on right now. I made a video about it.
I saw you taking it out. Yeah,
A couple of weeks ago. Well, I've got an alternator to go back into.
What's Ralph?
So the weather's stopping me from putting it back together.
Do you do everything outside, Allie, or do you have any kind of
Everything. Everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
That's like me. Most of mine is outside. It's just that
Cheers to me.
I'm too lazy to clean. My workshop, I just don't have enough space.
I don't have a workshop,
I got 8
unfortunately.
boxes.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some
people
kind
always
farmer
call
to
me,
lease
I'll
me
give
one.
you this. I'll give you that. I'm like, where am I going to put it? I don't have the space. So,
I keep most of my tools in my house, Ken. I don't have a shed either. Well,
Yeah. My tools are only in the spare bedroom.
the house.
Is it me?
Basements, or is it just? No, I'm saying houses. Well, yeah, it's sort of going in and out a little bit. But how about houses over there, guys? Do you guys have basements, or is it all slab?
I don't have any basements.
Yeah,
We've got a masonette, and I've got a spare bedroom, and it's all in there tools. You can't open the door; it's like Aladdin's cave. You know what I mean? Tools.
I live in a bungalow, Ken.
There are a lot of houses in the UK that do have basements, and they were generally used to store the coal in the Victorian houses, because there used to be like a little tiny cast iron grate out the front, just a round one, so about 16 inches round, where they used to lift up, and the coalman would come in with a sack and drop the coal down into the basement, you know, for the fires indoors and things, you know. But
there's some further up.
Yeah, I mean, in London, there will be many houses that have got a basement, but they've all been converted now into like, that'd be a ground floor flat or basement flat, then first floor flat, second floor and third floor, you know, these big Victorian houses, you know, but generally where I am, there's no basement houses at all.
Now, what's your earth like, though? Do you have like all sandy soil or rocky, or what is it?
Clay, mostly clay.
So damp.
Around here.
Not up here. The soil's as black as peat.
Where you are, Allie, you can grow anything in your area.
The soil's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is a house up the road, has a nice basement. They've converted it into a cinema room, and it's really nice. But it's just like I said to everyone else, I would love to have a basement. It's like a pantry. You see, I like the pantries where you store your food, and it's a lot easier.
Sparky, we know what you turn your basement into.
Yeah, not that kind of thing. Not on a Saturday night. You know what I mean?
Most
Some
of the
sort of
people in
dungeon.
the UK, if they've got a basement, it's like a dungeon room.
Aye.
Yeah.
Where they keep the cellar, keep wine and beer and stuff like that. in
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
definitely.
Ours is just a trash collection area. I've got 1,000 square foot basement, and it's holiday decorations, probably half of it, and a third of it's my shop, and the rest is just laundry and a food pantry.
Yeah.
But my wife decorates the house every holiday. We have a theme house. So Christmas time, every doorknob has a decoration, every door, window.
Wow.
I mean, and we need the space downstairs just for the decorations. So
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right,
decorations
Ken.
go in the
You're
loft.
probably too mean and tight to buy new ones every year, right?
well, I tell you, it's funny. The ones you put in the window, they're all faded now. You look at like the Valentine hearts are pink. They're not red anymore from all the sun fading.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That reason.
If
But
we have a Christmas tree up, Ken, the
Yep.
cat will swing off it.
That doesn't surprise me.
My wife grew up in a house where every holiday was really celebrated. Oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing someone in the basement here. I don't know if I believe it, though. It says Top Conquer. I don't know if I should believe that.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Everyone run for the hills. Conquer's in the
Touch
house.
your nose, Phil. Let me make sure it's you because Mick said you weren't available. All right. Well, I feel blessed now because he didn't go on Mick's, but he's coming on mine. $10, guys. You're going to see Mick in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's Conquer.
Hi
There
guys,
he is.
how you doing? Yeah,
Phil.
feeling a bit slow this morning.
All right.
Oh,
Too
dear
many
Lord.
wines.
I think somebody spiked my 12 pint. I was all right till then. Oh, dear Lord. I think we got to bed about 2 o'clock this morning. Dear Lord Almighty. Yeah, I did that. Mick, no, I wasn't going on last night. And apparently I had 2 strikes and I'm out, apparently. But I thought, but I should be
Never mind, no loss.
be sure of one thing.
Will you be there at Dusty's tonight?
Of
Conker?
course, mate. I wouldn't miss it for the world, you know that.
You hear that, Dusty?
Thanks, Conker.
Oh, am I lovely? Well, I managed to show up with Snobby as well. I must admit on, I don't know what day was that, Friday. Had a bit of fun on there then. I know, but, as you do.
And that's what it's about, right?
Absolutely right. Yeah. It's yeah. I did mention to Mick there is for some reason there's somebody on there, no names, no pack drill, seems don't quite get having a bit of fun, like, you know, is what should we say? Rudeness, I guess is the right word. I don't know. But there we go, you got to live with it. Hey ho.
Yeah.
I'm not rude to you, Conker.
Hey,
I'm not rude to you.
You're as good as gold, you are, mate. Just can't understand you.
Oh, that's the same with me. I can't understand you either, so we're all good.
Yeah, morning, all the guys are on the side.
The only one that I had trouble understanding the other day was the young gentleman. What, Mark Stone? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He was a little hard to understand, but
Who's that? Ken?
you get the gist of it. So, Mark Stone, the young gentleman, Mark Stone. I think he's on.
Got a feeling, Snobby would probably knows more than I do. I think the lad had a bit of an accident or something, Snobby, didn't he? A bad
Yeah,
car
I believe
accident.
so. Yeah, I believe so.
And I think he had quite a nasty accident, and it's left him, struggling to talk a bit. Which is, I mean, take your hat off to the boy. You know, he's still carried on.
Yeah, very, very friendly. He's always.
Yeah, it's like anything in life, though. You know, when I first met Conker, he was very, very scary on camera. But as you sort of, as you see him more and more, he becomes less frightening, as it were. You know, it's like when you see an ugly person for the first time, you think, "Oh bloody hell, they're really ugly." But after seeing them 10 times, you think, "Well, you know what? I'm quite used to that face now." You know.
I don't know if it's a compliment or not, Snobby, but me frightening, no. That's the least thing about it.
In a
What's
roundabout
helped
way.
what's helped you, Conker, is that I've watched many David Attenborough documentaries.
He looks a bit like him, doesn't he?
There you go.
Yeah, so that softened the blow a little bit.
I was to go softy, me, mate, I tell you.
I want his waistcoat.
I know. I've just come. I just sold another lawnmower, so I'm quite happy. You know, money.
You sold another one?
I just sold another one.
No.
Yeah.
Rolling in it, snob.
The chap's come. This chap, he lives in a place called Redlinch, which you guys means nothing, but it's the posh area of Wiltshire. You know, it's where they get out the bath to pee and stuff. And he's bought this little lawnmower from me, a little tiny something that's push, you know, self-push mower.
Tiny.
And he says, "I've only got an acre to cut." Good luck,
Oh
man.
my gosh!
Good luck.
I use a tractor for a quarter acre. Holy cow!
I got a job to do my own. Well, in fact, I don't. We've got an arrangement. I'll start the mower and Aaron uses it. That's fair enough.
Yeah, but can you pull it still?
Pardon?
Can you still pull it?
Well, I don't know about anything else, but the mower I'm pretty good with. I don't. You know.
You'd be
Oh, dear.
surprised. I have a lot of customers that are older that want me to convert their engines to electric push button start because they just can't pull it.
Yeah, I've never had much luck with them. They never seem, unless they're brand new, they don't ever seem to really work. They're a bit Heath Robinson, isn't it? I've got a Honda just turned up now with a hole in the side of it. I thought I might let Snobby have it, and I thought, no, I'll repair it, I think.
You won't repair it, Conker, without phoning Mick up.
Phil, have you been doing mower like buying and selling for a while now, or what?
Not that long, mate. About only about a year or so. That's all. Yeah, I just started playing around. All it was playing around the garage. I've got a little workshop out there, playing around with it, and our mower went wrong. I thought, I'll have a go at fixing that. It's like everything else in life; it sort of snowballs. And I thought, well, actually, in fact, that was quite easy. I'll have a go, and then bought a cheap one and did it up and flogged it. I thought, hang on. And then I saw stuff about you guys, and I thought, yeah, this is a bit of fun.
So,
Whatever happened to the one that you and Mick fixed? Did that one ever get sold, or what?
Yeah, that's gone, mate. That went. It stuck. It was. I had a job getting rid of that one. I'll tell you.
Why? Because Mick worked on it, or what?
The real story of that one is a chap gave it to me. It was a mower he left lying around an edge. He said, "You're going to have this one for nothing." I'm like, "Okay, I'll have that. I'll fix that all right." So I got it home, and there was no blade on it. I thought, fair dues. No bolt. I thought, that's all right. That's fair enough. Went to start it, and it wouldn't start. And I got rid of all the dirt and the mud, and it's a damn great hole in the deck.
Ouch.
So I've ended up doing. So this mower I was given, and I've done up right. It's brand new. There's a new deck, new motor, new blade. And I think.
And what did you get?
I had to buy these.
Came and kick for him.
Thingies. I think the mower itself owed me about £100, and I got 80 for it. You know.
No.
No.
I
That's
don't
not
know
making
if that's a
business.
good economic model, though, Phil. You know.
That's not business.
It's a pup at the end of the day. I learned a big lesson. I learned a lesson. There we go. So I've still got a pair. Oh,
gee.
It's like the
Only
people,
you can do that. Only you.
you see people in the ads. I have 100 into it, but I'll sell it for 40, and you're like, really? What are you, stupid?
I just wanted to get rid of it. I was nearly sleeping with the damn thing. I had it so long.
It's funny. I'm wondering, Mick should put out little stickers, like 1 or 2 stickers, because like around here, when people work on equipment, they'll put their sticker on the equipment when they service it, so that we have a phone number to call if something goes wrong. And a lot of people have deals with the Home Depot and Lowe's. They ask if they could put their sticker on the equipment that's in the store or the tractors that are sitting outside, and they'll just stick their sticker on the side, and they get a lot of business that way. But I'm just wondering, Conker, if you put a mixed sticker, if you could ask a premium for the mower, you know.
I tell you what, I won't put my sticker on anything. I don't want anybody to know it's me. Keep well clear of that nonsense.
So your budget isn't
Okay.
scarping then, I guess.
Would you buy a mower from this man? Seriously, would you?
I'm quite proud of everything I've worked on. Everything, no one's ever come back to me and said, "Oh, this broke on it," or "That's rubbish," or
No, you're quite right, Ali. But
everything I sell never comes back, which is a
No.
good sign. You know.
Well, touch wood. I'm the same. Touch wood.
Yeah, everything I
Good
get,
sign.
nobody ever sees again.
That's because you scrap it.
It's gone. Whether it works or not, it's gone.
Scrap it.
Taillight
Scrap
warranty.
it.
As soon as the taillights disappear, the warranty's over.
That's one guarantee of not losing money on anything because I get it for nothing. I'll get something back for it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I said, to be honest with you, it's the only one I've ever lost. Well, yeah, broke even, lost money on.
Right.
Well, I made a lot of money on other ones.
See,
I mean,
Phil, if I saw a mower and I saw your picture on the mower, I would definitely buy it. So here, let me see. Come on, where are we going here? I'm trying to solo out. Hold on. Come on. It's not working. Why isn't it working? There we go. Say, if I saw Phil,
Is that? I mean,
You
I
got
can only.
both around.
Can't see it there, Ken.
I
Mate.
would buy a mower. I would buy a mower from Phil. I would definitely. Buy a mower from Phil.
Now, what? He used to be a singer, didn't he?
We're alive.
Yeah, that's right. He did. He used to do comedy songs and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah. And he did the what you call it, the Rudolph claymation Christmas cartoon thing.
Okay.
He played the snowman. He was the narrator.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I do. I recognise him. It's like looking in the mirror, isn't it?
A little bit. Man.
Oh dear, oh dear.
The only stuff that ever comes back to me usually, right, is the stuff my brother breaks. I get it back because my brother wants me to
That's
fix
why you
it,
have
and then I have to
family.
get it back to him, you know. So, but car wise and that, no. Once I sell it, that's it. It's gone. Never see it again.
I had a phone call this morning. Somebody wants me to go down there. He said, "Can you come down and pick it up?" I said, "What do you think this is? You know, removal vehicle?" You bring it over here. I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've got a nice edger, Australian Victor. Is it called?
Oh, why the Victors? Aye, good machines, there, man.
A two-stroke.
Aye, 2 strokes. Aye,
Yeah.
my old man used to run them, man.
I've got. If I could share it with you, if I knew how to do it. This thing.
The Victors, aye, they're good, yeah. They are good when they're going. When they're going right, they're good.
It's in perfect condition, Ali. Absolutely perfect. It does seem to rev its guts out a bit, being a two-stroke.
Ah, it's natural for a
Sure.
2 stroke, man.
But
Hey,
hey,
Snobby, I just found a picture, the one that Dusty really likes, that shows Mick around Halloween. I don't know if you remember this picture. I'll show you. Hold on. It was Mick at Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
brilliant.
That's the face he pulls to customers that bring his mowers back.
Yeah, he's got it looks like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Normally the face he pulls at me
That
when I
was
see it.
the old Salem's Lot.
Goes, oh no, conquers it up.
Halloween's coming up, guys. It's one of my daughter's favorite holidays. The house gets decorated.
Morning,
like-
Kevin.
Oh wow, yeah. I was looking to get one of those pumpkins with like inside it's a projector,
Mm.
and it shows up on the front of this plastic pumpkin, and it's like a face that talks and all the rest of it. But over here, you can't get them in the UK. Cheapest chips in America, but your shipping rates are just crazy.
Yeah.
Have you looked on Amazon?
I've looked on Amazon, mate, and again, it comes over from the States.
Right.
Have you seen the ones?
Talking pumpkin or something?
You
Projector?
Talking pumpkin.
You can get them on, have a look on wish.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got talking pumpkins and all sorts of this.
Dusty said, leave it with her and she might be able to do some research for you.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. I'd love to get the kids around here, you know, and I'll have something to frighten them off, the little kids.
Just
Well, we've
open
got
the
a-
door.
We've got a
That's
sensor
freaking
one.
away.
Yeah, we've got a PIR sensor one, Well, as soon as you open the main door, it goes off like a big screeching noise.
Mm.
Yeah, I found a bucket of water gets rid of the kids anyway. Trick or treat, here you go. Have some of that.
We don't get them here apart from my mate's daughter, and she's really nice. She's really pleasant. So
Phil, we have this one. It's a
That's
talking
the one.
pumpkin.
That's the one.
You put it's about $50 here in the US. But yeah, you put it. But this one here, you can program the sounds and what you want it to say.
That's right. That's the stuff. But I mean, the to be honest with you, Ken, I've been twice now. I've been caught out buying stuff online. Normally, it comes with adverts on Facebook and stuff. You probably see them, Snobby. Buy this, buy that, and two lots of stuff now I bought, so-called bought, have never turned up. You know, I've been really ripped off.
Wow.
So I give up. Normally, most stuff, no problem, but there is a scam apparently that these guys make a virtual shop to go on Facebook. Looks really professional. You buy stuff from them, but they never ship it. There is a scam going on. But, hey, there's always somebody somewhere going to rip you off in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they start with A and end in Z.
All right. Later, Brandon. Have a good day.
Yeah, I mean, I've come away from Amazon about 3 months ago because of all those little problems I've had with the main company. I've gone onto a bit of eBay, but I've just given up most of that lot because Amazon seems to be either one moment it says it'll be delivered that day, and the next minute it's like 3 days later it's still not delivered.
Some of it's crazy. You order it from 5 o'clock at night and it's there at 9 o'clock the following morning.
Yeah,
I think that's amazing how they do it. Absolutely amazing.
Yep. Yeah.
But there, it's beautiful day here, and I'm going to go and play with a Honda mower, I think.
can we swap weather? Do you want my rain?
There you go.
No.
That's lovely.
I tell you,
Yeah,
we have rain for about 2.5 weeks, and everything just turned to like dried out. Looked like wheat. It was all the lawns were brown. Now we had one day last week, Thursday, 4 inches of rain in about 5 hours.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the frost comes. At least it'll be dry.
It was just yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all our grass is all recovered. It looks pretty good, actually. Apart from the spots where the dog's pissed on it. That's okay.
Is that another mixed picture out there, Sparky? Or what?
that's mine. That's me. That's mine.
That's Tech when he sees some toffee crisp things, is it?
I was going to say, if you read the trick-or-treaters with that. Holy cow.
That's what you call proper laughter. That one.
I was going to say, yeah, if I saw that at the door. Oof.
Yeah.
I'm doing this year.
Claiming money back with. I've tried claiming money back with PayPal. I didn't want to know. There we go.
Yeah, PayPal's a bit of a crazy thing, that PayPal.
I don't know. I use PayPal to buy all my stuff off eBay and never had a problem with it.
And they didn't want to know.
Well, eBay owns PayPal.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had a problem with it. I use it to buy stuff on Amazon too. Never had a problem.
Yeah. Well, this is just this. It's only this one time with PayPal.
Yeah.
And that was one of those. Funny enough, one of those main jet cartridges that I sent up to Mick. You see it on his stream last night?
I'll never know.
Yeah,
I was there, but I don't remember.
No, he was right at the very beginning.
See, the problem I have, right, with buying anything from eBay or anything in site, right, is that most of the products, right, are a copy of an original project that come from China, right?
Yeah.
And they always come in little grey plastic bags generally, and you wonder sometimes how this pandemic spread around the world because everybody buys products from China. So when they get it, they're all excited. They go opening up this grey plastic packaging, and they could actually be releasing the COVID straight into the house straight away.
Yeah, it's a valid point, Tommy.
You're right.
I guarantee you, everybody is guilty for it at some point buying something from China.
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult not to nowadays.
It only has to be one microscopic particle that gets released into your environment and watch.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's a regulator for the back of an alternator, right? Okay. And you're telling me that didn't come from China?
No, it's exactly right. It does. It's
Yeah,
clearly the
component,
case.
you expect it to come in that anti-static bag if it's electronic, but something like just a mechanical something or other, why would it need to go in an anti-static bag?
I haven't
Well, there
even
you
opened
go.
that.
I mean, what we should do is all get together and say, okay, we're never going to buy anything from China again. That may change a few things, mightn't it?
I think it shut the economy down. That's the problem.
And it'll shut the economy down for them.
Yeah. The
But
trouble is, I mean, everything you get nowadays comes from China one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Exactly right.
that's the problem.
Exactly right.
I mean, there's a saying that's true, that China won the Third World War without firing a single shot.
Yes. And they're still winning today.
Yeah, first thing, Doctor, we taught the Japanese after World War II about electronics and all that, and then they kicked our butt. And now it's the same China. China's it's Me Too engineering. They grab something, take it apart, clone it, and that's it.
Yeah, it's called reverse engineering, Ken.
Half the problem is, like someone from the UK that's got a business that manufactures something, right? It costs them far too much money to do it. So they take a trip to China and go and meet somebody and they go, can you reproduce this for me at half the price? And they go, oh, absolutely we can. Of course we can. And they say to that person, well, can you make me 1 million of them? And I go, yeah, no problem. Then after that 1 million, then when they have the copyright on that product to then produce them, long after that customer bought his 1 million.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I used to work for, not for very long, I must admit, I worked for a local company down here in where I live. And I was there, I was their quality manager. They had places in Bulgaria and all over the place. But they're looking to move the whole lot to China. And it's
Kevin, touch your
I mean, over here,
from Ireland,
we were paying the shop floor guys, we were paying them about, £9 an hour. Bulgaria, we were paying £3 an hour, and over in China, 20 pence an hour. So what's going to happen?
For a moment, then I thought that was Mick Mowers coming up with a bit of hair and a goatee beard.
Yeah, but he's better looking, is our JP.
Oh dear.
It must be something to do with these lawn care guys that have got black vests.
Yeah, it must be. It's a little malware.
It looks like you're on a there. You got all that bright sunlight.
Yeah, I've just been working on some Ryobi trimmers. I've got
I
2 more
throw those
down there.
You sure you're not Sparky's brother?
What?
You don't look like Sparky. You look like Sparky. Sparky.
I don't think he looks like Sparky.
That's outrageous, Hunter.
Oh dear.
Got the good.
It's Sparky with hair, look.
Unbelievable.
Sparky with hair.
Are you on the drug conqueror or what? I mean, if it's
I've got Sparky going, I'll tell you. That's why I've been right up.
don't wind me up. It doesn't wind me up.
Lower.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did.
Nah, I don't get wound up that easy. I'm afraid.
Whoever wrapped this up took lessons from you, Snobby, There's more tape on it than God knows what. Aye.
I know. I love
it says made in England, and it came from Northern Ireland.
Every single corner on a box from China has tape on it. Every corner, not just the hinge ones. Every single corner.
It's stamped made in England, and it came from Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
we did a project last year with cable ties. A package of cable ties around it, literally over a sugar load of cable ties around it. It took about 4 hours trying to get all the cable ties out. It just no one had scissors, nobody had knives with them, and nothing. It just literally, it's quite good fun. Pass the parcel, it is.
I'll get it.
So, hey, AJP, that trimmer you're working on. I mean, is that for a customer? Are you gonna make money off that or what?
Yeah, I'm going to sell it. I'll buy and sell, sort of thing, and it's going to be sold. I've just got 3 of them.
Ryobi over there, I see. Like Ryobi and light and stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely loads.
Usually people bring over Ryobi to me and it's like I shake my head and because I tell them you spent $50-$60 for it new, are you going to spend $30-$40 to fix it or just invest in something else?
Well, it's not that cheap over here, to be honest with you, Ken. Ryobi stuff, it's not that cheap.
No,
I mean, it's not when you start getting B&Q home build stuff and Perform and all that stuff. I mean, that's pretty cheap.
Is that bit not meant to be made of copper?
That's all Chinese knockoffs anyway.
hold on. What's that again?
It's not. Is that bit not meant to be made of copper? Because see on the other one, it's made of copper.
Yeah, where's that going?
Oh, no.
That's a regulator off the back of an alternator. There's a bit of cardboard on the end of it, covering the brushes up there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That bit's meant to be made of copper.
What, plated?
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure.
It's meant to be copper. I'll show you the other one now. You give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
What does that fit onto, Alec?
Back of an alternator.
Yeah, what's it fit onto, mate?
It's off an MGZR. 2 seconds. My wife will go and get the other one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the other one. It was the actual inside of the alternator that was gone. It was the armature that was gone there.
Oh.
I bought that, and there's the original.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice copy.
So is that an earthing plate or something?
What that one?
Just the
That's for
rectifier.
the one's for the main power. That's for the main power wire. Well, let's put the two together, right? Right. Wait. There you go.
All right.
That one's seen a bit of weather. That one's seen no weather yet. But you know the best bit? I ain't gonna use that.
So it's just a spare now.
Yeah, it's spares. Whoever buys the car off me will get that as well.
As a little bonus.
Yeah, it goes with the car. I don't need it.
An alley bonus. How about that?
Well, I give them. They put a new alternator on it, and they'll get that wet.
I see old Peter Kane got it well tidied up here. Look, on mixed
I'm telling you, that's the way it is.
all
I
the
have more
Americans.
subscribers and people across the pond than I have here. I really do.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the US, it's very, very difficult to pick up subscribers from the US.
Well, like
Very
now,
difficult.
it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Most people aren't even up yet, you know. And I'm on the East Coast, so the rest of the U.S. is even behind on time. So someone like Bruce Pender, who's above in Canada, above the Western U.S., it's only 6 in the morning now. So I really can't expect him to wake up early and join my stream. That's why I had my stream at 9 o'clock for the past few months, because I figured guys like Bruce or something, 7 in the morning, okay, maybe they'll do it. But, you know, you guys, it's 2 in the afternoon or whatever. Hey, it's part of the day for you. But here, you know, unless you do a stream, but if I do a stream at 5 o'clock at night, it's 10 o'clock at night for you guys. So it's hard for me to schedule something that I know I can have you guys up unless it's in the morning. So.
Yeah. I mean, old Briggs and Stratton been in the chat today.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what's going on. He's usually Scotty is up in the morning and going to Cumbie to get his breakfast or having his liver pizza or something. And I don't know. He was out. He may be mad though, because the other day when I had him, I sort of muted him and had him sort of silent because I was listening to James Condon talk. So maybe he's mad because I didn't have him talk a lot. I don't know.
He's an all right guy.
You always welcome Scotty. It's always fun input, you know.
He's an all right guy, Briggs and Stratton. I tell you, I had a lengthy chat on one of your streams once for, I don't know, well over an hour.
When I screwed up, it was a
Yeah, I know. I've
Fabian
watched most of that.
You know what's funny? I got the most hits for that snob. So you and him got to have your own channel. You got to have your own quick stream.
It's quite interesting, He didn't understand. He didn't understand your joke about the grass coming up half cut, though.
No.
What joke was that?
I don't even
Not
think
big tell
Constance
you.
get that.
Okay.
Tell him the joke,
What-
snob.
What about the
I
half
said
grass
to him-
snob?
Yeah, I said to him, right, because he showed me his backyard and everything, and the grass is really ropey. You know, it's all straggly, and, you know, for someone that does that type of thing, to let his lawn get in that state in the first place. So anyway, I did say to him, look, you know what to do, didn't you? When you water the grass, with a watering can, put half a glass of whiskey in it, and it will always come up half cup. He didn't get it.
You're with that, Ken, are you? Our expression half cut.
Yep.
You're with that, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I tell you one thing though, guys, you guys are giving me a hell of an education about terms, and even you, Phil, the word conquer. If you go on, I know chestnuts and all that, but if you go on to like an Urban Dictionary and type that in, not good.
Is it? Oh well. Push the boundaries all the time, Ken.
Yeah. But those, hey,
Yeah.
Dusty.
62.
I even Stobby had to help me get the old get my picture
Oh,
on.
wait a
What
minute,
do you call
Dusty,
that
not
thing?
you.
Icon, whatever.
Not you.
Show him that tonight.
Yeah, tell him he's got to go. This is the name of the site.
Yeah, you tell him tonight.
Well, Scotty, you said if I go on Scotty's video, he's got the list posted somewhere on his video.
Oh,
yeah, and
yeah.
the description.
Dusty was just referring to something that she wanted me to then pass on to Top Conk, and I said, no, you tell him tonight when he comes up on your panel, not now. This is Ken's
Yeah,
thing.
I'll see you later, Dusty. Don't worry.
What
about
time
it.
is she on, Snob? What time your time?
No. This is your stream, Ken.
No, what
just
time,
I
Snobby?
know when to chime in because I know sometimes she moves the time.
What time's Dusty on tonight, Snobby?
Wait until you speak to Top Conquer later, and if he wants one, because I'm
He's
going to
about
get.
Matt and Jeff.
She's just showed me one. What you was talking about a while ago, the Halloween thing. She just showed
All
me
right.
one.
What time's Dusty on tonight, Snobby?
7
o'clock.
Okay.
Thanks, mate.
So that's for those in the U.S. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S.
And she's just seen what you wanted, right? And I've just said, well, yeah, I want one, right? Because I don't seem expensive.
The pumpkin.
I said, wait till Conquer. and
No,
then
that's
we can
brilliant. Whatever. We'll have a chat about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and order 2 of them. And have one sent to you and one sent to us.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Such a
fun.
look, mate. Brilliant.
Oh, there's Mark
Brilliant.
Stone. He's in the. Hey, Mark.
I want some of AJP's weather.
Yeah, it's quite nice
mine's
today.
Mine's
Yeah,
better than
it's
that. Mine's
raining
got
up
cloud
here.
in the sky. There's not a cloud up there.
It's about
No,
20 C here at the moment. It's really nice.
Yeah, we ain't got a single cloud in the sky here. Completely blue sky. Beautiful.
Yeah, fully cloud today.
Okay.
All right,
Beautiful
guys.
September day.
It's been over an hour, so I got to get fixing stuff in my driveway. So I just want to thank everyone for coming up. AJP, good seeing you up here.
It's not
Snap.
long enough, this show, is it?
Conquer.
Ken, I just got them warmed up.
Ken, I've not even finished. I've not
Hey.
even finished my coffee, Ken.
I can leave you guys on alone without me, like I did last time, and I'll probably get. So
Yeah, would you
I've not even
trust
finished
it?
my coffee.
no, time's a burning. I got to get out there and make some money. So thanks all for stopping by,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Cheers,
we'll
guys.
see you
Nice
all
to
on
see you guys.
Dusty's stream.
Speak to you
Dusty's
later.
stream, 7
Thanks,
o'clock
Ken.
UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. See you all in Dusty's. Talk to you later, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for showing up.
Take it easy, mate. Have a good one.
Catch you later.
Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.
Ta-da. Bye. Bye.
Later on.